Hey guys, Bam here. So today I want to show you what I've been working on my Atlas. So lately I've been doing a lot of beasts and heists, combining the two to do a like rush of maps, trying to do the maps in between 1.5 minutes per map, and just focusing on getting the right beast for it. So right now there's only a couple of beasts that are worth. The rest is pretty much garbage, so we'll have to delete them. We'll talk about it later down the road. But yeah, so with this LS, we have guaranteed Heinar. We also have most of the points with for Heist. We didn't pick up that one, so Huck accompanies you on opening your first smuggler's cache. But if you want, you could add a Nora to Huck and get that point. Personally, I don't use it, but you could. This is something you could do. And yeah, we're pretty much getting every single point of bestiary, aside of one, which is, I don't even know why it exists, but that one, the beast in your map's a 50% chance to break free. And what happens is that Heinar will try to capture that beast and it will fail, and then do it over and over. So you want to make sure you do not pick this. It's pretty bad. I don't know why it's in the game. I don't really understand. It's just annoying, to be honest. So make sure you do not pick that node. Hopefully it will be changed next league, because right now I don't see anyone ever picking that up. All right. Aside of that, we are working with Nico to get more all elemental resistance, more speed, because this is a super speedy strategy. You want to kill the beast as fast as possible, and also you want to run around the map either by having a bunch of movement speed or using skills like shield charge, just move it around it. And yeah, so it will help a lot. And yeah, the rest is just a bunch of Scarab stuff, and that's about it. So I'll just go over some of the important notes. So that one will just make sure that Heiner capture the beast as fast as you kill them. And here, if you want, you can remove this. This gives you your yellow beast a chance to be converted into a red beast into your map. So that means you will, on average, get more red beasts. But again, if you want to craft with your yellow beasts, maybe you prefer having yellow beasts and not like gambling a couple of yellow beasts into red ones. But yeah, in the long run, I think it's worth. But as I said, it replaces to any random red beast, so you will have to delete more with this. Here we want to make sure we pick up the hunt for Christian because the highest price normal beast, so not coming from the memory, is a creation beast. The beast is called Krashik Chimeral, and it does two things. You can either use it to imprint an item, but not so much anymore, or most importantly, you can apply a Inikara's luck to a magic items with the Black Morrigan. So what happens that people craft jewels, like three implicit jewels for the Adorned combo, and then they make it like perfectly rolled, and then they would like to corrupt it, but instead of just straight up corrupting it, they rather apply the Inikara's luck from the bestiary and make sure they do not break their item. So yeah, those beasts will climb in price throughout the league because the further we go down the line, the more and more people will try to min-max their build, and the Adorn is pretty much the best jewel right now. So yeah, that's why I'm showing this strategy. It's focusing on is this beast. The other ones are not worth as much, so we do not spec into it, but we want to make sure we pick up natural selection. Beasts in your maps are more likely to be the less common varieties, so you have more chance of getting that Crisis Chimeral. Right, here we have Light of the Dawn, just more a Searing Exarch altar, just to get like a bunch of bubblegum currency and some Scarabs sometimes. So yeah, if you're able to do this, I will also suggest getting Wrath of the Cosmos and Word of Exarch. If your build is struggling, maybe just skip those, because it can get rippy. And as I said, we pick up most high stuff aside of this. And oh yeah, for this one, we only pick up the more chances of getting deception contracts. All the other contracts are 1 or 2 chaos in bulk, but the deception contracts are actually 10 to 12 chaos in bulk. So you want to make sure you pick the finer arts. Don't pick the other ones because you don't want to have more chance of getting them. And then the rest is just random quantity in Scarabs. You could apply anything else to it, to be honest, because we're not getting as many Scarabs as other strategies, so this is just filler. So yeah, with all that being said, let's get down to the Scarabs. Alright, so for the map and the Scarabs, well, I suggest any open map is better, and one that is pretty short, because you want to spam those over and over, and run maps that are in around a minute or a minute and a half. And so personally I use Dune, but it could be anything. And you want to use the Shadowed Crow Scarab, so it's guaranteed Black Morrigan. Plus this creates a copy of Beast Capture, so you get 2 Black Morrigans every time you do this. Plus 2 other Scarabs that gives you 5 additional Red Beasts. That way you have more chance of getting the 2 high tier of beasts. And I apply Heist to my map, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. You just can run more maps, but it's only 5 chaos, so I'm doing it. I would totally understand if you don't want to spend 5 chaos on this, since it's the rest is pretty cheap. This grab is like 2 or 3 chaos in bulk. It's kind of crazy right now. This one is, well, I can price check them. Yeah, like you get to 36 for a divine, so even less than 3 chaos per. That one is like 1 chaos each. So is this one even cheaper than a chaos. If we check for divines, you get 120, 130, maybe 100. So maybe a chaos. So in total, let's say, I don't know, like 8 chaos. So I don't mind adding in another 5 chaos to it. If you don't want, you don't have to. And then yeah, we just open the map and we'll try to dodge the bad red beasts. But if it's fine if you want to kill all of them. They also drop a bunch of stuff sometimes, so depending on your loot feeder. Personally, I'm on Uber Strict, so not so much for me. And whenever you encounter some, you could use the all flames, but we'll not go over this in this video. Here we go. Then we'll just do a map. So again, we wanna pick up the smuggler's caches. Click on the altars if you want to. You don't need to. And then what you want to look for is the small uh, not green, yellow frog on the race base, the black Morrigan, and a spider with dots on her back. And that's about it. The other red beast do not matter. Of course, you will be picking up, like let's say here, I want to pick up the yellow beast. I will be picking up some red ones I don't want. So it will happen, but yeah. Just remember you will have to delete them later down the road. If it's not deception, you can skip the contracts, or you could pick them up and sell them. Here's the Black Morgan, as you can see, they're crow-like. Then yeah, we just look for a blue frog, best one, and a spider with dots on her back. Deception again. As you can see, you can get a bunch of contracts. I'm not going as fast as I would normally because I want to explain everything, but yeah, if you get it down, you could do this in a minute, maybe a minute and a half. Didn't encounter any of the not green, why I keep saying green, the blue frogs. So here, as you can see, this is all bad red beasts, so we could skip them. There's also a Ferric like Tiger Alpha that's worth. This is nothing, so skip it. For this beast. And it would be better if I had done the quest for Heist. because you get more chances of getting a unique contract instead. And the twins goes for 50 chaos, but I didn't bother doing this. I'm just trying to get the blueprints and some deception contracts, and the fully revealed blueprints with 4 wings sell for 1 divine each or 1.2 in bulk. So, and the 3 fully revealed sells for like 50 chaos or 60 chaos in bulk. All right, now that we have picked up everything, how do we make currency from this? Well, there's a couple of things you can do. First off, you can just sell straight up the stuff you pick up, so the beast and also the contracts and the blueprints, or you could run them yourself. And also, you have to keep in mind that you can always sell the challenges. I made a video about it last week. And let's say complete an item level 78 or higher price list or research target. So you could be running those, and then whenever you get like to the end, you invite people, and then they get into the heist contract, and you get out, and they all get the credit for it. Some people will not be willing to run heist, and I know a lot of people do not like heist, so you could be selling this. Just remember, as I said in the previous video, whatever you're doing can always add up value to your strategy by selling the challenges attached to it. Also, if you want to run the blueprints with 4 wings, you could do that, sell the challenges, just tell people to get into the blueprint, and then you run all of them. And yeah, they will get the credit for it. And maybe they pay you for like, I don't know, 1 divine per seat. So that's 5 divine each time you do one. So it could be super rewarding. Just keep in mind that the HP of all the characters in there, all the mobs in there will be multiplied because there's more players. But yeah, this is an option you can do. Just make sure if you get a fully loaded, you can actually complete the blueprints. All right. Aside of that, yeah, as I said, you can always do this. If you find a beast that's on an essence, you can always sell that on, remember, on trade 820, so it's added profit to whatever you're doing. And remember to check out the video on how to make profit with the Black Morrigan. I made a video about it on how you can 6 link pretty much a bunch of uniques and then just sell them from profit. And since like the Scarab for the Black Morrigan is around 2 to 3 chaos, and that one is also like 1 chaos, you will get 2 Black Morrigan every time, as long as you kill it. And it's pretty easy to spot, so yeah, that's how you can make a bunch of currency. If you just sell the Black Morrigan, they sell for around 10 to 12 chaos per, so it's not super huge profit, but if you use them yourself, you can make a bunch of currency. Also, you could be crafting the Adorned jewel, so the magic jewels with like crazy implicits and stuff like that yourself, and then applying the Nikara's luck to your item and trying to corrupt them. So this is a huge profit margin that you could be doing if you know how to craft those jewels. There's a bunch of stuff you can do, or if you don't want to do all of this, you can just sell them and you will still be making a bunch of currency. But of course, whenever you craft, you will make more currency. One annoying thing with beast farming is you have to destroy the red beast that you are not using or selling or pretty much are useless. And in order to do this, you have to open your bestiary. And then instead of checking the price of every one of them, I suggest you use a rejects. So I'll be using this and I'll type in maximum 2 chaos. Okay. And then copy it. And then we'll just enter that sentence and we delete everything. The way I delete them is just click, then press enter. So do this over and over. I always suggest doing this after you remove the one that are worth something, because sometimes the names of them can be mixed up with the category of the beast. Double check it before doing this. But yeah, that's how you delete them. And yeah, I spam is, as I said, it's pretty annoying to do this. But if you don't want to waste any of the goose beasts, this is how you go about it, because if not, they will overwrite whenever you pick up one and you have over 1,000 beasts. Well, when you have 8,000 beasts, it will overwrite any of the beasts. So you want to make sure you make some room first before running beasts. And the yellow bees, you can always sell them in bulk if you want to. Personally, I craft a lot with bees, so I keep them. And if you want to craft with the black Morrigan, check out the video about it. There's yeah, you should be using your own yellow bees. So yeah, once we're done with this, we can just move on and then farm some more maps or whatever we're doing. As you can see, it takes some time, but it's still fine. It's worth doing. All right, now I know a lot of people want to know how much currency you can make with this. Well, it depends on so many factors that I will not give it an exact number, but I can say personally, for me, I made over 15 divines per hour doing this. But you have to keep in mind, I was crafting with the beast. I was also selling some challenges, and it depends on the clear speed you have and also on your movement speed because we're running around and like targeting specific beasts. We're skipping some others, so yeah, there's a lot of things that factors into this equation, and I'm not a fan of using like Google Docs or Excel to come up with a number as it will change depending on what build you're playing and also how efficient you are and your computer specs and stuff like that. So since we're opening so many maps, let's say my loading screen is like 2 seconds. If yours is 10 seconds, well, that's already a big difference, right? Hopefully this can help you make some more currency. And yeah, let me know if you enjoy playing Heist or if you enjoy doing Beasts. Hopefully this can help you. And as always, take care, guys.